From the Robert Joseph Dinallo Stadium here in Montville, New Jersey, WCTV is proud to present high school football. The Paladins of Paramus Catholic versus the Green Knights of St. Joe's, as you have an aerial view of this beautiful campus at St. Joe's, looking down on the Tony Carthage Field as both teams are warming up in this beautiful, beautiful day for football here in North Jersey. Not a cloud in the sky. You couldn't ask for a better day for football here in early October. Hello, everybody. I'm Larry LaFury, along with John Francola, the volunteers of WCTV, as we get ready to bring you a football game between Paramus Catholic and St. Joe's. John, will look at Paramus Catholic first, coached by Coach John Whitehead. They were doing well till they got to Seton Hall, but a couple of injuries slowed them down, and Seton Hall took them and beat them. But over the week, Coach Whitehead said they've been practicing, kids are getting back in, and that they are ready for this game. So we'll see how they play after that loss, how fast they bounce back.
Well, you know, Larry, when you look at Paramus Catholic, everything starts and ends with Dorian Noel, Syracuse bound. You would not believe when I looked at all these things, the number of players, but this young man doing a great job. He's 72 for 111, 877 yards, and he's got outstanding receivers. Some of the plays you can watch on TV, you'll see them. 17, Michael Hudson. Number 1, Troy Leary. And, of course, rushing. They, once again, four different young men. And you can see the numbers. 27, Jordan Sutton, Weeks, Johnson. So you're going to have outstanding athletes. And the question is, how do they rebound after the loss against Seton Hall?
Funny, we went and talked to Coach Whitehead earlier in the week, and he looked at us and said, it's very early in the week. We have a lot of injuries. I'd like to tell you who we'd like to start, but I can't because we don't know who's going to come off the injured list, who's going to practice well because they're not injured anymore. So he gave us about 17 kids who might be able to get into this game.
We should show that, right?
And we followed it all the way down the way, and we'll see how they get in, how he intersperses his team. It's a very young team. Last year, Paramus Catholic had sophomores playing. This year now, those kids have grown up to juniors. They're starting to mature. They got to take this next big jump against schools like St. Joe's. We'll see what happens on this maturation point. St. Joe's now, on the other hand, is coming off a loss last week to a team which was unbelievable. I was here last week. St. Francis from Maryland beat them 28-0. But, John, I'm telling you, it would be like people here watching this game if we took the best players of northern New Jersey, put them together, got a great coach, worked them out, and put them on the field. That's how good that team was. St. Joe's played very well, but they were up against a team that was really, really dynamite. The offensive line was great. The running backs were great. They had 23 kids with Division I scholarships in the offering, and this is what it is. But St. Joe's now comes out. We don't think their running back, or Dick Estime, will run him. We think he has a bad ankle. He may not play. But Epps, their senior running back, impressed me when he was a sophomore. He's number 7. He runs very well, very elusive. You have to hit him above the knee, because if you go for his ankles, he has a way of jumping over the would-be tackle. So he's an outstanding running back.
And, of course, on defense, they're led by Frankie Monty, a junior. He's got 46 tackles. And, of course, you got who's who there. You know, some of the players, your defensive end, Amir Vanover, Penn State. Number 8, Mack, Rutgers, defensive back. Then you got Powell, number 21, Rutgers, defensive back. So when you have all these players coming together and playing, they have 10, 11 D1 players playing against 21. And you can see what happened. 21's a lot better than 11.
Oh, we've mentioned St. Joe's over the past couple of weeks when we covered them. They're so strong offensively, defensively, special teams. They tend to run the ball a little bit more, Orky Hoffman being a line coach. But when they have to pass it, they got an outstanding quarterback in Michael Alamo. We saw him
yes.
play against DePaul Catholic. He made 2 of the best throws I've seen in a long time, right on the money downfield. He's an outstanding passer. And as you mentioned, some of these kids, Alamo, he is looking to go to Purdue next year.
A Boilermaker.
That'd be a great choice for him. So it's going to be a great game. We'll see how this all breaks out in a few minutes. It'll be the Paladins of Paramus Catholic against the Green Knights of St. Joe's, brought to you by WCTV.
Celebrate our milestone reunion classes of 1974, 79, 84, 89, 94, 99, 2004, 2009, and 2014. And we want to give special recognition to the class of 1969, which is celebrating its 50th reunion this weekend. Today's North Jersey Super Football Conference United Red Division matchup pits the Paramus Catholic High School Paladins against the reigning New Jersey High School Football State Champions, your St. Joseph Regional High School Green Knights. And leading the Green Knights onto the field in his 6th season as head coach, from the class of 1999, Augie Hoffman. The officials for today's game: the referee is Mike Rittenauer, the umpire Jeff Rittenauer, linesman Chad McConnell, side judge Bob Gigante, field judge Craig Peterson, the line judge and crew chief is Greg Bailey, and the clock operator is Damon Actonito. We now ask that all fans please stand and remove your caps, and players remove their helmets. Yesterday, the North Jersey High School football community lost a legend. Jack McGovern, the longtime athletic director of Bergen Catholic, passed away after battling pancreatic cancer. Please bow your heads as we pray for Jack, his family, and the Bergen Catholic community in this moment of silence. Thank you. At this time, the principal of St. Joseph Regional High School, Mr. Michael Bruno, will lead us all in a prayer for the student athletes.
In the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit, amen. Heavenly Father, we ask that you bless all of the student athletes who compete on this field today. Grant to all athletes, coaches, and fans the strength to pursue excellence during this event. We pray for the safety of these athletes, protect them from any injury and harm. And on this homecoming weekend, we pray also for the over 7,000 alumni of our school, many of whom gather for reunions today. We pray that you bless each of us with loving hearts and with your grace. Amen. St. Joseph, Mary our good mother, in the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit. Amen.
Thank you, Mr. Bruno. Please remain standing. In a demonstration of unity and respect, we now honor our flag and the freedom and liberty it represents. We also honor our country and all those who have served and are serving to protect us. This time I'd like to present a member of the SJR Performing Arts Program, Quinn Burns, who will sing the national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Thank you, Quinn. May I please have your attention? We have a very special guest in attendance today. Please direct your attention to midfield. Mrs. Molly Phillips, mother of Junior Jack Phillips, is a breast cancer survivor. The Green Knights football team would like to present her with a pink football signed by the entire team to recognize her courage and perseverance in battling this insidious disease. Coach Hoffman and Jack Phillips will make the presentation.
Well, it was a presentation. We had the national anthem. Did a very nice job, the young man.
Fans at this time,
And
Great
now
job.
we have, this is homecoming. So some of the
class of 1969.
members of the 1969. That's my college graduating class. This is the high
That's
school.
my
kid.
state.
These guys are younger than me.
40 Green Knights in the class have
See,
gathered
my high school was 1960. College was 64, Larry.
1960. Eisenhower was president.
Absolutely.
Holy mackerel.
1960.
My God, 1969 high school. I wonder if Jimmy Doyle was part of this. The great Jimmy Doyle. He was one of the first or second graduating class here.
Absolutely. He was first one that went into the hospital, right?
Jimmy was a 4-letter man here at St. Joe.
A co-captain of the 1968 squad, John Bykowski, will now join our current captains, Michael Alimo, Elijah Juan Mass, Shane Stewart, and Luke Whippler for the coin toss. Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it for the SJR class of 1969.
They're looking good.
I remember 1969.
Oh, we landed on the moon, right?
Landed on the moon. Neil Armstrong.
My God.
July 20th, 1969.
You know where you were?
I knew exactly where I was. In my living room with about 1 billion people in their living room watching it.
I was working down in Lyndhurst, and we're watching on TV, eating Chinese food. Last time I had Chinese food, Larry. That's another story for another game.
If I remember right, that was a Sunday afternoon. And it was really, Sundays afternoons usually quiet. There were, on 2nd Avenue in Manhattan was no traffic. None. Nothing. Impossible that day. We have the towing course down here, the captains, and we have one of the members of the 69 class flips it. And we'll see who, I think Paramus Catholic may have won the toss. Yes, they have. And we'll wait for the referee, Mr. Wittenauer. Paramus Catholic will receive. They will defend the goal to your left. St. Joe's will defend the goal to your right. They will kick. You can't. I don't know if you could ask for a better day than today. Temperatures mid-60s, close to 70. No wind, not a cloud in the sky.
Beautiful day.
And we are ready. We are ready for this game.
Right in the middle of some prayers there.
Yeah.
For St. Joe's.
Sebastian Tasco, the great kicker for St. Joe's, will do the honors, and we'll see who drops back for the Paladins. Now, it could be any one of 15 players.
Larry, it's unbelievable.
This is going to be fun here.
Well,
but we can't.
That's why there's two of us.
We can't. We're not blaming anyone. It's just a matter of injuries and not knowing who was going to be ready for game time. Game time decisions.
Larry, I kept this sheet as we went there to try to get 22 starters, and we got 60 numbers. But they gave us everything but the kitchen sink. Larry.
There we go. There's John's suit of all the numbers he has. We're looking at it.
Yep. We can. The big print for our eyes.
Oh, yeah.
And then we have,
Jamel Carter, number 3, is back. That's one play. We're going to have a hard time with these. You're going to see the numbers very well on your TV. We're not.
Jamel Carter and Dante Johnson.
And Duncan is dropping back.
Dante Johnson.
Johnson and Carter are back. Now, we went through all that, trying to find out who it is. Watch Tasker put it in the end zone, all for naught.
Yeah, let's see.
All this work.
He was hurt a week or two ago, so I'm hoping he's back. He was a heck of a kicker. I
Oh,
guess
yeah.
he transferred from Northern Highlands, I believe.
So we are ready to.
And
Here we go. Yep. He's not kicking. Tasker's not kicking. As the ball comes down, Carter. And he gets to about the 28-yard line. Zach Reigler was the kicker there. All right, we get ready for Paramus Catholic.
Out of bounds. At about the
Dorian Noel will be the quarterback.
28-yard line. First and 10 for the Paladins.
He's a
Jordan
good one.
Sutton, number 27, will be one of the running backs, along with Tyrus Weeks, number 42.
All right. Sutton and Weeks.
Weeks is 43, I beg your pardon.
43, yes. You got number 8 as a wide receiver, Barrett.
Brooks is out to the right.
Look at that.
Now, a little change here now.
That was nice.
Everything moves over to the left. Noel calling signals. Hands to Sutton. There's a hole as he falls to the 20, to the 35-yard line. Pick
Stop.
up about 5.
Sutton on the carry.
Stopped by number 8
By Shane Stewart.
was Mack, Elijah Mack, going to Rutgers.
Second and 3 on the 35.
That's a nice story at Rutgers with the Campanile.
Oh, yeah,
as
Nunzio.
the acting head coach.
Nunzio Campanile is a head coach of a Big Ten college.
And the quarterback today was his quarterback at Bergen Catholic. We'll have to bring his name.
Johnny Langan, Johnny
Absolutely,
Football.
Johnny Football.
There's a handoff, and Sutton gets downed as he gets no gain. Going to bring up 3rd and 3.
Sutton on the carry. Brought down by Jerry Waters.
Boy, it's quiet.
It is quiet.
End of the yard. Makes it 3rd and 2 on the 36.
So 3rd down, 2 yards to go.
We're trying to. We got a little pillar here too. We have to knock this wall down.
Yeah. Troy Leary comes out to the right. He's one of the bigger catches here. Noel calling signals. Hands to Sutton. Sutton lost
No.
a couple of yards as that big defensive line crashes in and drops him for a loss. So after 3 runs,
Sutton on the carry.
didn't pick up the first down.
And Mack made
Perhaps-
the tackle, Larry.
Yeah, Paramus Catholic's going to have to
Punt.
punt.
The 35-yard line.
So 3 and out. George is going to kick, sidewind the kick.
Very nice kick.
Ball comes down, bobbled and picked up and dropped very quickly. Is
Number 9.
is Stewart. Number 9, Shane Stewart.
Georgia Tech.
He's off to Georgia Tech. Before we forget, his grandfather's in the stands.
Well, that's why I
George,
mentioned.
George Stewart.
Oh.
These are the socks everybody's wearing
For
to cancer prevention,
wa-
breast cancer.
for the women.
Just want to mention that we had a nice talk with Shane Stewart's grandfather, George, and grandmother. They were there. Now, Epps is going to be the running back for St. Joe's. He has the ball. There's a hole as Epps gets across the 40-yard line, close to a first down, but I think he might
Give
be
him 9.
a little short. Well, they're going to mark it for a first down.
You know what I liked that time? Number 76, one of the linemen for St. Joe's, Christopher Cerverio, picked up the running back. Come on, you got to run next time, son.
Alemo's under center. Hands again to Epps. And Epps fires his way over left guard and picks up maybe 4 or 5 yards. I'm telling you, John, Epps is one of the better running backs I've seen, and I saw him as a sophomore, and he impressed me then, and he's still doing very well. He's in for Estime.
And Estime is an outstanding
Another
running back.
handoff, and another positive yards as
They're opening up big holes for
as Epps
St.
going to bring up
Joe's.
a 3rd down and 3.
It'll be 3rd and 1 for the Green Knights.
So 3rd down, 3 yards to go. Epps is in the backfield.
He's going to go to Navy.
Not bad.
Not bad. 11. I think we have at least 11. young
Epps
men.
again. He has enough
First
for a 1st down as he falls to the 45-yard line. How do you like that? Was that 4 running plays in a row?
And that was stopped by Jason Colorado.
We've
Love
had
that
7
man.
straight runs on both teams, not 1 pass.
When the run works, Larry,
Oh,
why
yeah,
pass?
yeah. Don't invent the wheel.
That's right.
It's been invented. Again, Epps. He slowed down, but he gets away. He gets to the 40-yard line where he was tackled. He broke away from a would-be tackle.
Andre Epps carries for a gain of 5.
That big line up front, Larry, is opening up nice holes.
40-yard line.
And that was
Devin
Epps
Miller.
take a little break.
Devin Miller Singh, number 15, is in.
at the running back.
At the, what looks like the running back.
Yes, he replaced Epps.
Oh, Epps ran the ball.
I saw Epps come over. Yeah, he take a little break, get a
Second
little
and-
water.
We'll call it 2nd and 5. Singh gets a shot. And he falls forward for about 4 yards. Going to pick up 3rd and short.
You know, that's something with a running back. Always have to fall forward.
Ah.
And that was perfect
Devin Miller Singh.
way of doing things. You
So-
have to do that.
So 3rd down and 1 yard. Give it a long one. Let's make it 2. Just for argument's sake, let's make it 2.
I like the St. Joe's quarterback, Michael Alamo.
And he could throw a ball. He's lulling you,
Purdue,
and lulling you.
Boilermaker. Good
What?
place for him.
Yeah, watch for a pass here. He's been lulling you.
There he is
He
running.
keeps it and
First
has
down.
enough for a 1st down as he crosses the 35.
How about
To
how
about the
quiet
37.
it's out?
Michael Romano keeps it.
So another 1st down for St. Joe's, all on the ground here.
Green Knights. Ball spotted on the 33-yard
And
line
it's
of the
Michael
Paladins.
Alamo. Sounds a little Italian name.
1st and 10. Alamo calling signals. Another handoff. Epps hits the line. Maybe 3 yards. He's still on his feet. And maybe 4 yards, maybe
Yes, he
5
did.
yards.
Well,
I
you
thought
know-
he went down.
I thought we were playing a different football game. Rugby, right?
Andre Epps carries for a gain
Push
of
the
5
line forward.
to the 28-yard line of the Paladins. 2nd and 5 for the Green Knights.
You know, Ida and I were going to sing Estimate. But he's
2nd
sitting
down,
out
5
today.
yards to go. Another run.
Oh, look
There
at that
goes
hole.
Epps.
That was
Big
beautiful
hole on
hole.
the left side. He gets across the 25 down to the 20. 1st down.
I have number 23 on the stop. Zaki
Andre
Lindo,
Epps carries to
the
20-yard
free
line.
safety.
1st and 10 for St. Joe's.
So St. Joe's methodically on the ground. One more time.
Epps.
Epps.
It's like he's delivering the mail, you know?
Well, he really is.
We
and,
could have a couple of those guys by us, right?
and the mailbox is about 17 yards away.
Green Knights.
Now, nobody else has ever associated a football field to a mailbox.
Not yet.
But you and I have done it.
We break all kinds of tradition here.
Who's been doing our writing?
Yeah. Fire him. Epps again goes around the right side, and he's tripped up.
That was a great job on defense.
Number 20.
Andre Epps on the
Cooper.
carry for no
Marquise Cooper, a cornerback,
3rd and 6 for
a
St.
junior.
He might have lost a yard there, so he's going to pick up 3rd. We'll call it 5. And the clock continues to run. There hasn't been a
5:28.
pass thrown. This might be a passing situation. 3rd and 5 and 6.
Yes. Well, let's see.
Oh, no, you may run.
Guess what?
Another run for Epps. And he is dropped short of the 1st down. He's going to
Probably
come up a 4th and very short.
Maybe 2.
Let's see.
I got number 7 for Paramus, Brito making the stop.
Sebastian Tasco didn't kick off, John. So I don't think they're going to go for a
No
field
field
goal.
goal. They're going to go.
They have to go for. If he was not injured, I think they would go for 3 points here because it's 4th down and about a long 2.
and then on a 13-yard
Yeah,
line.
guess what, John? What do you think? 4th and 2, and a timeout on the field. So we played 4 minutes and 30. There's 4 minutes and 39 seconds left in the first quarter. There's no score. St. Joe's is facing a 4th and 3. They're deep in Paramus Catholic territory. You are watching WCTV, the all-volunteer community access television from the Township of Washington.
Well, Larry, a big play coming up.
John, I don't know. It seems awful.
Very quiet. Everybody's quiet.
It's a nice crowd here, boy. Oh,
You know, you have a lot of shade right underneath
Yeah.
our.
but I don't know. Maybe I'm tucked away. All right, here we go. 4th down. Epps is in the backfield. Alamo calling signals. Team is tight. Hands to Epps again. And Epps fighting. He got it.
He got
He's
it.
got it.
Second effort.
Second and third evidence. Some of
Effort.
the linemen pushing up front.
Andre Epps.
So Andre Epps, his 10th carry.
First down. It'll be 1st and goal from the Paladin.
Quite a replacement
Listen,
from Estime.
Estime, he's not
Estime.
playing. You're going to play. Expect 30 carries.
You know what Estime's doing? They're practicing on their song, Estime Mucho. They want to come beat you and
There's
I,
Epps.
Ida.
And Epps is hit hard and dropped very quickly as he gets to the line of scrimmage.
Andre
Cooper.
Epps brought down for a loss of 2 yards on the play.
Saikai Lindo, number 23.
Yeah, that's his second tackle.
Huh?
That'll make it 2nd and goal from the 10-yard line.
So 2nd and goal.
On about
The ball's
well,
at the 8-yard line. Lamo calling signals. Singh is in. Another handoff to Singh. Over the line, stopped.
So they switch and they had Singh in there.
Gain of a yard. It'll be 3rd and goal from the 8.
Jonathan Alcantara
That's
was in there. 4th Paramus Catholic.
That's his second tackle that he's had today.
3rd down. They got to throw the ball eventually. Nope. Singh again. Singh goes to the goal line, and does he fall in?
I think he's
No,
on
he's
a
short.
half yard line.
Wow.
What a move. He
What a great move
accelerated
on.
right through that line.
Harry brought down just inside the
Half yard line. You're
Half
right,
a
John.
yard line. I'm looking around this pillar here. The pillar of, what was that book? The pillar of,
Strength.
that's it. I call it pillar of strength. There's another pillar.
Alamo calling
think it was in
signals.
Italian.
He goes to the goal line. He has to go a half a yard. Wait for the signal. Touchdown.
Alamo.
Alamo's in for a touchdown. Give him a yard run because you can't give him a half. And St. Joe's on the ground. On the ground. Without throwing a pass. Takes it in and takes a 6-0 lead.
And how much time? It's only 2:39 in the first quarter, so that's a great drive.
Oh, this is good.
And
Number
this is-
38's kicking, John. Mr. Smith.
No, we don't have. No, we have Mark
Did he?
Pavic.
Okay.
Yeah, Mark Pavic, 38.
The attempt is good.
And it's
So
good.
it's good.
So let's ride Mark Pavic.
He is a senior.
He's
and
the
he
backup
banks it
kicker.
through. So with 2:39 to go, 7-0, St. Joe's leads Paramus Catholic. You are watching WCTV, the all-volunteer group, Township of Washington. Here is the replay of the touchdown.
As Singh is singing a song right here. As you have Alamo behind the center on the snap. Oh, this is Alamo coming in on the touchdown. This is the touchdown round. Kept the ball, and you're the closest one to the end zone, following the center.
So you understand what St. Joe's is going to do. They're just going to pound the ball.
You
They
reduce
showed it. Even 3rd and 5, they ran.
Well, it's telling everybody we can run against you.
A lot of times we don't know as broadcasters up here and fans don't know certain things are taking place to make you run. Your quarterback may have a little injury. Your wide receivers may be injured. Or you might just think you can do it. Pavic kicks, comes down, taken by the up man.
Number 20, I believe.
That's Lindell. That's Johnson. Dustin Johnson, 25.
All right, let's.
This is the almost touchdown.
This is the almost run. This is singing a song, getting inside the 1 yard line on that forward motion. That was about 3 yards, and it was stopped by number 51. We'll catch that young man.
So Paramus Catholic takes over with 2:34 to go.
That was Burrows on the stop. So from the 30.
Noel calling signals. Long count. Oh, the first pass. How you like that? Nice
Excellent.
pass, right? Intended
To number
for
8.
Barrett.
Barrett caught it.
There you go. First pass thrown.
Nice down and out.
And a nice pass. Nice
About
throw.
15 yards.
Nice to see a pass.
Great throw.
We went almost 10 minutes without a pass.
Remember, we saw the young man, Dorian Noel, at Paramus. We were impressed how he threw the ball to Junior.
Yep.
First down for Paramus Catholic on their own 42-yard line.
And he takes charge of the offense.
Weeks is up front. It looks like Charlie Tovar the way he's built. As the pass to him, the pitch back to him, and he gets to
Carter,
about the
was that
40.
Carter, number 3? Let me make sure.
So Weeks gets nothing. In fact, loses about a yard.
Frankie Monty, he's the tackling machine for St. Joe's, a junior.
Well, he's got a big kid to tackle. We saw Tyrese Weeks really up close when we were at Paramus Catholic visiting, and he is big. Let's see, what are the stats?
6 foot, 228 pounds.
I think he's a little bigger than that.
Well, that was early in the year when they took the pictures. Good breakfast at
Noah
Paramus Catholic.
looks, throws
Oh, this is a
downfield.
nice pass. What
and
a
it's
pass!
caught. Downfield and caught.
Number 17, Michael Hudson, the wideout.
Wow, that was great throw
Great
down
throw.
there. He threw it down there, and Hudson went up and got it.
We said this young man is a heck of a quarterback.
Hey, he throws a nice ball.
18-yard line of St. John's, first and 10.
So on the 18-yard line,
Noel calling signals. Now he looks in. Noel looks around, changing up the blocking. Weeks moves over to the left. Hand off to Weeks. Weeks hits the line, maybe gets back to the line.
give
of
him a
scrimmage.
yard. Trying to pick up. Looks like 49 for St. Joe's.
Weeks, dropped by Jerry Waters.
Waters on
Gain
the
of a
stop.
yard, 2nd and 9 for the Paladins.
So second down, 9 yards to go.
So big defense right here for the
I
Green
think
Knights.
the Paladins may have to throw. They're having a tough time running here.
Well, you have
With
an
40
excellent
seconds,
quarterback.
40 seconds to go in the quarter.
A little bit of wind.
Noel called signals. Looks, throws. That inside, trying to do an inside screen to Leary. That didn't work,
I'm watching.
and that didn't gain anything.
Number 92 that time, Larry, did a beautiful job.
This should be the
Jerry
last
Waters.
play of the first quarter as it comes to an end. Unless somebody calls timeout in the next 8 seconds, it'll be a 7-0 lead for St. Joe's over Paramus Catholic here
Larry,
at the Robert Joseph Donalo Stadium.
You know what? I watched number 1 put his head down and said, "Oh no, this guy's going to put me down." What a feeling! As 92 says, "I got you."
Yeah.
Would you like to dance with me?
It's been a very quick quarter. They ran the ball quite a bit.
This is probably the quickest quarter we had all year.
I think so. WCTV and I guess all the fans in New Jersey would like to send our deepest sympathies to the family of Jack McGovern and the Bergen Catholic community. We knew Jack close to 20 years, and we worked with him, maybe more than 20 years, and we worked with him so many times. He was always a gentleman, always had that big smile and that big handshake, and he made you feel comfortable and warm every time you were in his presence. He was battling a very vicious disease, but he fought it very hard. And we send our condolences to his family and to all our friends at Bergen Catholic and to everyone in New Jersey that knew him. We wish the family well through these difficult times. John?
You know, Larry, I'll always remember him when he came to the Jamboree, smiling with his family and introduced us to his family. And I looked at him, and he had that gleam on his face, and he said he was fighting it. That's the way I want to see him.
It's true.
Leave this earth.
You know the song.
What a beautiful guy.
You know what you say, when Irish eyes are smiling,
Oh,
his
my
eyes
God.
were always smiling, and we'll always remember him with the smiling eyes.
And I could see them as you and I were at half court. And
Yeah.
here they came, and we went around, and he was fighting that horrible disease.
Yeah,
He's probably watching us up.
saying these
Look
two
at
guys
those two
making
guys.
more mistakes than ever.
Don't let me start crying here. My Italian comes out of me.
Well, throws a back shoulder throw, incomplete. Intended for Barrett, I think. Yes, he tried to do what they call a back shoulder throw, where you run back and throw the ball, and the receiver hooks back to it.
And normally you got to turn to look at the ball coming out.
Well, when
at
you
the
know what's
defender.
coming, you got to realize the ball's going to be in back of you, so you got to
Sure.
stop and come back to it. That's why they call it a back shoulder throw.
Again, couple of those tears.
Here goes a field goal. The ball is at the
To
25-yard line. Long snap, down, kick, up, and it might have been tipped. It was tipped.
Josh Sabura's attempt is no good.
That ball was tipped, so it went to the left. No good. St. Joe's will take over 1st and 10.
First and 10 on their own 20-yard line.
You are watching WCTV, the all-volunteer group from the Township of Washington. St. Joe's takes over. That was Samoya with the kick, wide left. Oh, Epps again, if you can believe it. And they
Great.
stop him. Might have lost a yard. So Epps has dropped for about a 2-yard loss.
19, Petasha, and number 2, Jason Colorado on a stop. Vince Petasha.
What that name? Do we have a guy in town by the name of Patasha?
Yes, the Petasha. It would have to be one of his kids. He's up in age.
Weipler comes out to the right. Serrano's in motion, going straight across to the left. Epps has a ball, big block, has a hold. Gets across one man, gets away from another man. On the 30, staying on his feet. He's at the 40. He's at the 45 and dropped across the 45-yard line. What a great run by Andre Epps as he got away from a couple of would-be tacklers and got across the 45-yard line.
40 yards.
Ball is spotted at the 43-yard line of the Paladins. First and
So the
10,
ball's on the
St. Joe's.
42-yard line.
It was
Boy, he-
18-32.
He
Yeah.
was running. He had a big defense. He had a big offensive lineman in front of him. That's got to feel great.
But he was standing right behind him,
Right, well,
though.
I'm not going anywhere.
He slowed down. And a great run.
1st and 10. The ball's on the 42-yard line. Lemo calling signals. Hands the ball around to Serrano.
End around.
And Serrano on the end around is dropped at the 45-yard line.
Nice job by, looks like 20.
Albert Serrano on the carry. Brought down for a loss
I'm
of
trying to
yard.
get,
That's Cooper.
yes,
Marquise Cooper.
Marquise Cooper on the stop.
A loss of 1. 2nd down and 11 yards to go. We are in the second quarter. St. Joe's lead 7-0. Weipler comes out to the right. Serrano's in the slot to his left. Trips to the right. Lamo calling signals. Going to throw. Throws downfield. No good, but they're going
I
to
got a
call
flag,
a
yeah.
penalty. They're going to call interference.
Oh, he's hurt.
Oh,
Young
Whipple
man.
hurt his left ankle.
Blake Whippler,
Wow.
excellent receiver.
He came off the field.
Pass interference against Paramus Catholic.
So that's a 15-yard
15-yard
penalty.
penalty, right? And it's from the line of scrimmage. And that's good. I like that rule.
He really must have rushed that ankle because he's in a lot of pain.
10 for St. Joe's.
So 1st and 10 now.
He has a brother, Whippler. So you got 16, and I think
Yeah. Alamo looks. Nice short pass. And looks like the Mucci, number 12.
number 12.
Yeah,
Yes.
he caught it.
Alamo's pass is complete to number 12, Justin Mucci.
I think he was looking to go downfield.
Gain of about 3 yards. 2nd and 7 for
Now
St.
I have him. Justin Mucci is also the holder.
Yeah. He was looking for Nuri Robinson streaking down the sideline. 2nd and 5 for St. Joe's. Lamo hands off to Mr. Epps.
That
And
was some
Epps is
hit.
upended. And they're going to call a foul against St. Joe's.
Andre Epps carries
After the play, I think.
for a very short gain.
Eli George was the one who tackled him or stopped him.
You're going to have a foul on both players.
Personal fouls.
Going to play the 2nd down again. Got a personal foul, roughing both
Both players?
players. for
Undue
both
duress
teams.
for both teams.
So the play gets done again.
Yes,
Coach
that is.
John Whitehead.
He does a great job at Paramus
And
Catholic.
we have a timeout on the field. St. Joe's calls it. 9 minutes, 12 seconds to go in the half. St. Joe's leads 7-0. You are watching WCTV, the all-volunteer access group from the Township of Washington.
Visit sjrnj.org/night4day/ to book your spot today.
Okay, 3rd down now.
Off 2 penalty on both players.
Yeah,
Which is
So-
good. Good call by the referees.
Lamo wants to throw. He's standing in. Lobs one downfield. Incomplete, but boy, he had Mucci wide. I mean, there wasn't anybody within 20 yards of him.
On the other side, yeah. Instead,
Yeah.
he went in. He went to number 80.
He didn't see him. I mean, I'm saying 20 yards old, but it could be 25 yards old.
Yeah.
You know, we see it. It's easy that we see it. They're down there. People are coming after them.
And the defense, they
All right,
sandwich
Big
surround
4th down now. 4th and 6. I'm calling signals. Looks now, looks. He's going to have to run. And he is dropped short of a 1st down.
Number 18
So,
from Paramus Catholic.
Catholic holds.
Miles Mitchell on the stop, number 18. Great defense by Paramus Catholic at that point.
So Paramus Catholic holds St. Joe's as we are at the 8 minute and 59 seconds of the half in one of the quicker halves we've ever been.
Well, it's only been, what, 3 passes?
Not too many incompletes either.
That's true. And 1 penalty on it.
Carter comes out to the left. Noel calling signals. Looking to his right. Fires down the middle. And boy, he got ruffled.
That's number 8. What a hit.
2nd and 10 for the Paladins.
That was Hudson. They were
My
looking for
goodness,
Hudson.
what a
Hudson's their
shot.
top receiver. He came into the game with 17 receptions.
And Elijah Mack going to Rutgers. Can go to Rutgers. May hit him.
Sometimes, Sean, those quick slantings, got to be careful of those linebackers.
You know you're going to get hit.
Oh, easy.
You're giving your whole body up to the catch.
Barrett out to the left. Noel back. Wants to throw again. Looks.
gonna-
Throws. Has his man.
To number 15,
Miles
Morales.
So it's going to bring up a 3rd down, and the spot is going to make it 3rd and 7.
He was 1 split second away from being hit, the quarterback, at that point.
He stood in there pretty good.
He
Huh?
had to.
Ball is spotted at the
stood in there.
27-yard line. It'll be 3rd and 7.
So 3rd down, 7 yards to go. The clock is running with 8:25 to go in the half. St. Joe's leads 7-0. Was taking a long time here.
Well, you know what it is. They had plenty of we didn't spend much time in the first quarter.
No, it taking a long time calling the play.
Oh, yeah.
They better hurry up.
About 24 seconds before 25 comes in.
Noel calling signals now. Empty backfield. Looks downfield. Eludes one. throws. The ball is tipped, but still he caught it.
Completed.
Oh, look at that. He caught it.
That's
And they
number
go
8,
complete
Larry.
pass at the
Andre
39. Yeah, at the 39.
Barrett.
Pass is complete to Andre Barrett.
That-
Brought out
That
from
took forever to make the play.
Oh, got there.
It got there.
good for a first
They don't give you points for style.
You're right.
You can throw the ball end over end. If
But
it gets there-
completion, I gave him a 10. And then he had to run in and get the next play from.
Those quarterbacks
their
run about,
coach.
they run about 25 yards for a play. You do that all day, you're probably running about 800 yards.
They lose about 10 pounds,
10.
at least 10. Don't forget, they're young. They're not like us. We would lose 30. We would die.
Weeks in the backfield. And a penalty.
You and I would say, time, carry me.
Put something in my helmet. You could tell me what the run.
What
I'm
about
like,
we need one of those carriages that would take us off.
Rickshaws.
A rickshaw, that's what we need.
33-yard line.
put us in a rickshaw and run us back and
Can
forth.
you imagine? And they said, wait a minute, here come those old guys. Let them go up and down in the rickshaw. With the bobbleheads.
Oh, those two
Aren't they?
knucklehead bobbleheads.
They're taking all our time away. You know that. They're both good looking, and we're not.
Carter comes in. Morales runs out for Paramus Catholic.
We're old and they're young.
First and 15 as a procedure penalty. Move Paramus Catholic back. Noel back. Looks. And he's hammered.
Oh, my God.
That time he couldn't.
Number 4. You know, this
Almar
Vanover.
Vanover going to Penn
State
State.
State. He's going to be, and he had a lot of sacks, I believe.
Well, that time, Noel, he waited just a little bit too long. Vanover come flying in from
That's
the
just-
outside and dropped Noel for a big loss.
It's another
Second
sack.
down.
He's
Paramus
not-
Catholic has got to get to the 47-yard line, 48-yard line.
So Vanover now has his 4th sack of the season.
That's not too bad.
Oh, what speed he had.
And
His
we're
little
going to have
penalty.
Paramus Catholic's going to pick up 5 yards here.
Yeah, that was a little dance step.
Offside penalty assessed against St. Joe's. It'll make it second and 14.
That was Jerry Waters doing the stamp.
So
a
now
little
it's
dance.
second down, about 16. We'll make it second and 16. Why not?
5:54 to halftime. Oh, my God. We'll be able to do a little dancing up here as the clock gets run down.
It's okay.
This is great. This
Barrett comes out to the left. Trips to the right for Paramus Catholic. Led by Troy Leary, way out to the left. Slots in the middle for Paramus Catholic. Delayed handoff.
Oh, he's got plenty of
Oh,
room.
some big room down here. All the
It's
way
number
down.
5. Number 5, Larry.
Ba.
Abdullah Ba.
He snuck in.
I
A
don't think he.
junior.
Did they mark that one? I want to take a look.
Take a look at that.
Carry.
No. Can you believe that? We would have had 42 marks.
You know, folks, he's the only name that wasn't not marked down.
Great run.
Yeah, he did well.
But that was the execution of the pass, fake pass.
So, a second and 22 winds up first and 10. The ball is on the 45-yard line. Noel calling signals.
Whoop.
We got motion or something here. Motion
On the
head,
offense.
yeah, on the outside.
Yeah, you see,
The head bobbed.
but that's, you talk about if the defensive guy makes a move to generate the penalty, he doesn't get the penalty. He gets the benefit of the 5 yard to the offensive player.
I agree.
Sounds good.
Somewhat.
Yeah. But in that case, the defensive player.
Uh-oh.
Oh, there they are.
back.
See, they were upset of my comment.
They're back.
They're back.
The two bobbleheads.
The bobblehead.
Where they go all week? Where they go?
Well, I
They
don't
go
have my.
home? They have a home or any place? They live anywhere?
I think we're going to have to find out where they live. We may sabotage it. Oh, in the trunk, in Ida's trunk, ladies
Noel's
and
got
gentlemen.
time. Throws downfield. He has his man, Morales, and he is going to be knocked out somewheres around the 45-yard line. Picked up a 5, so he picked up the 5 yards that they were penalized, and it should bring up a second down, and we're going to call it 11. He
That
only
was a
picked up
nice throw.
4.
Nice throw by
Spotted at the
number 4.
32-yard line of St. Joe's.
Yeah.
Second and 11 for the Paladins.
Dorian Noel. You'll be hearing for this young man this year, next year.
So 2nd down, 11 yards to go.
You know who likes him, too? Syracuse.
Not bad.
Yeah, that's not a bad program.
Nice school.
Very nice school.
Leary's here, out to the left, almost in the backfield. Now we're calling signals. Hand off.
Big hole in the middle.
Nice run inside. Johnson.
12 yards on the run.
Johnson on an inside handoff. Picks enough for a first down. Again, a 1st and 15 turns into a 1st and 10 on a run.
Frankie Monty makes the saving stop on that run. The junior. Very quiet crowd
I
here.
can't believe that it's quiet.
It is quiet.
I'm ready. Oh, got a little
You think
energy.
maybe the off-feed is everybody else and they're us down?
The only thing I could do is they have our television on. With us doing the game, we put everybody to bed.
Oh, we could sell that. Probably $10 a tape.
Yeah.
Everybody be able to sleep.
Insomniacs.
Uh,
Hold back. Look, there's a blitz. It's picked up. And incomplete pass. And a pass comes, and a flag comes flying in. That's usually,
Dorian Noel's pass is incomplete.
let's see what they're
Well,
going to
let's
call
wait.
here.
It goes to the
Oh,
one with the
let's
white
wait
hat.
for the referee.
Let's see.
I don't know.
Holding.
Holding
St.
against
Joe's.
St. Joe's. That's pick up an automatic first down. Move the chains 5 yards. And
We
a
will
first.
not mention who did
Wait,
the
see now.
hold.
Wait a minute. I'm getting my.
It was.
Yeah, it is a first down.
Yeah.
A holding is a first down. Sometimes I get my college and pros and high school rules all mished together in one mishagas.
Paramus Catholic.
I know who did the penalty, but I'm not going to mention his name.
No.
I'll blame the bobblehead to doing it. They were listening to the bobbleheads. That
First
was
and
it.
10 again for Paramus Catholic. They're moving. They stopped St. Joe's, and now they're moving. Stopped them on a first down. They're moving. Doubled back. Look, he's got time. He's got room. He throws. Has his man on
That's
the
a great
5-yard
catch.
line.
Number 16.
Noel's pass complete to Michael Hudson.
Hudson, the
Mike,
the wide
17.
receiver, number 17.
Ball spotted at the
So the
6-yard
ball
line.
now is on the 6-yard line
Paladins.
with 3 minutes and 10 seconds to go.
In a 7-0 game. 309, 307.
Noel got the signal. He had a lot of time up there, John.
Great blocking by
Great
that
blocking
offensive
up
line.
front. And they're going to have to call a timeout. Paramus Catholic does. And they do. With 2 minutes and 52 seconds,
Timeout, Paramus Catholic.
there's a timeout on the field with St. Joe's leading 7-0. But Paramus Catholic has the ball about the 6-yard line with a first and goal. You are watching WCTV, the all-volunteer Cable Access Group from the Township of Washington.
Don Bosco.
The Sports Award Banquet will be held by the YMCA of the Greater Bergen County on Tuesday, November 25th at the Venetian in Garfield. Ed Camp will be on it. John
My friend.
knows Ed Camp very well. He will be the main person of the year on it. And if you need more information or tickets, you can either call the great Brian Carr or you can call 201-487-6600. All proceeds are charity. Go to charity to help families in need.
I believe he's done 2 Super Bowls.
I believe he's coached.
Ed
I
Camp.
know he did the last one.
He's an
All
outstanding
proce- yeah.
official.
All proceeds from this event will provide child care, camp, swim lessons, and more for families in need. This is the YMCA of Greater Bergen County. Ed Camp, and there's a host of people who are receiving awards. It's a great night at the Venetian, which is a nice place to go.
Nice place.
Oh,
In Garfield.
in Garfield. I was there once for a wedding.
Excellent food.
Not bad. Oh, well, calling signals.
On a 6.
Yeah, fakes. It's going around the left side. Goes to the goal line. And what are they going to call? Nope, he's short.
Yep.
He's about a half a yard short.
Knocking on the door.
So we'll bring up a second down and about a half.
Hudson on the carry. Push that about
So it was a fake, a hand to Weeks. And then Noel went around the left side.
1-yard line.
Great speed by the quarterback.
So the ball, we're going to call it on the 1 yard line. It's inside the horn from what I can tell on my
Yes, it is.
super duper binoculars here.
I could
I
see.
can't say my super duper eyes because they're gone.
I'd say about 4 inches is across the yard line.
Noel calling signals. Johnson in back of him.
Quarterback keep.
Quarterback keep. And he's in. He falls in. So Paramus Catholic drives the length of the field after they stopped St. Joe's on a 4th down, and they now trailed 7-6 pending the PAT.
Great offensive line that time, and Dorian Noel just decided to wait and push, and 1 yard TD. Official.
Zamora will kick. Will attempt the PAT.
So it's 7-6.
All right.
All right.
Long count. Long count. Kick is hit through, and it is good. So we have 2 minutes, 41 seconds to go in the half. We are all tied here at the Robert Joseph Dinallo Stadium in Montvale, New Jersey, on the campus of St. Joe's High School. 7-7. Let's get the replay.
Oh, this is the run. This is the
not
run.
The touchdown, the previous one.
He faked the ball to a running back, and there's number 4 coming around, Dorian Noel, and he's going to the corner, as you can see, and he stopped. It looks like about the 1.5 yard line. Give him the 1 yard line. He stepped out before he came in.
Nice call by the referees.
Right there.
So we played the first half kind of quickly here. We got now the next 2:41 could take forever.
But it's now 7-7.
7-7 at half.
To all of our partners for their tremendous support of our students here at SJR.
Tell you, what a game. So Zamora made the extra point, by the way.
Yep.
I didn't mention that. He's a very good kicker. Josh.
Taray Powell, number 21, is farthest away from us. And Epps is closer to us. So Moira will kick. Comes forward, bangs one. Epps will let it roll into the end zone where Cole will come out. 1st and 10 for the Green Knights.
Zamora's kick rolls to the end zone for a touchback.
Let's take a look now. As you see, the quarterback, number 4, takes the run. He waits for the push of his center, the guard, at which point
Dante Johnson,
unbelievable.
John Francola,
John
everybody
Francola,
was down
everybody's right there. They were doing a dance step.
He got in.
He slopped right in there.
Oh, yeah.
The old slop. And a touchdown. The extra point was good by Zamora. We have a 7-7 game.
Here goes Epps. There goes Epps. Close to the 30. Going to come up just about a yard short.
Give him 9.
Andre Epps carries for a gain of 9 yards. Second and 1 from the 29.
Second down and 1 yard to go. It's amazing how Coach Hoffman, Augie Hoffman, has kept to the run. They're all running. They're going to have to get to a point where they're going to have to pass.
Well, he feels that he has the offensive line to do it with.
Epps again. And Epps gets to the 35-yard line. Enough for a first down. Clock will stop while they move the chains with 2:08 to go.
5-yard line. 1st and 10 for St. Joe's.
And these are easy plays to call, you know. You got the line, you just go. Under 2 minutes in a first half, a quiet first half.
Yeah.
Only a couple of penalties.
Alamo going to run for it, and he could run. And he's dropped. Maybe a pickup of 2 yards.
That was a great job by number 22.
Wow, that was a great tackle there.
Oh, my
Woo.
God. Number 22.
He really hit the bottom and knocked his legs right out from him.
Timeout. St. Joe's. That's their
Oh, Kenneth Kennedy. One of the many cornerbacks that they gave us.
Alamo calling signals, fakes the handoff, drops back, looking downfield, fires way downfield.
Serrano.
And does he catch
What
it?
a catch,
What
yes.
a catch. Serrano down to the 5-yard line.
Stopped by number 23, but what a play. Zaki Lindo, a saving tackle. There's a throw and a half.
I'll tell you, they could if they have to open it up. I don't think they're shy of doing it. Alamo could really throw the ball. We had a technical problem. Usually it's audio. It's always audio. Someone stepped on our wire. Someone kicked the plug.
I think it was sabotage.
Yeah, it could be sabotage.
It was sabotage.
Epps goes to the line, knocks away,
He's
goes
gonna-
to the outside, and is dropped at the 5-yard line
By number 22 again.
with 45 seconds. We apologize for any interruption. We had, I believe, basically an audio problem, and we're fixing it right now.
And Kenneth Kennedy was the one. Double K made the stop.
Alamo hands to Epps again. Epps is slowed down, but still fights his way to about the inside the 5-yard line.
I have a double. Kenneth Kennedy again with the initial stop.
And
Helped
St.
by
Joe's calls a timeout. It'll be 3rd down and 5. We'll be back after we put the plugs back in the wall.
For St. Joe's, and St. Joe's takes a timeout. That is St. Joe's thirds are now on sale at njrnj.org.
Well, here we are now. 3rd down and goal. There is 25.1 seconds to go in the half. St. Joe's is driving. Epps is to the left of Alamo.
Epps to the ball.
Robinson out to the right. He
No.
throws, has his man, and he's dropped. What a
back.
nice. I tell you, that was a great pass.
We got
and
to
even
try
a
to find.
better tackle.
That was Serrano on the catch.
To number 80, Albert Serrano, dropped at the 1-yard line.
A quick play here, Larry. Here they go. They're going to go quickly.
St. Joe's
With
gonna
5
try to kick
seconds.
and it's blocked. And it's knocked down. And Paramus Catholic blocks it with
And that
no
should
time
end.
on the clock. And the half is going to end, I believe.
It is.
With a
It's over.
7-7.
7-7
A
at
tie.
half.
As the ball was blocked, came in a little slow, and it was kicked a little low, but Paramus
missed-
Catholic broke in, and they blocked the field goal as they were going quickly.
I missed it.
We'll try to get a
We'll
replay
see.
of that if we can. If we can get a replay of that. Pavic was going to kick it, and the ball was a little low, but Paramus Catholic broke in and blocked it.
What a job.
Blocked it. So what we have here is a breakdown of audio on WCTV, a recapture of it, and then a block of a field goal attempt, and we're all tied 7-7.
Here it is, Larry. Here's
Let's
the
watch
attempted kick right. As in slow motion, just seeing the ball is placed down. You can see the outside. No, right from the middle. No, from the outside. The man from the outside. We got to pick up his number.
They all caved in.
I think number 18, I want to say. Miles Mitchell, outside linebacker.
Yep.
That would be the one I would give that block to.
So-
If not, call me.
So when we come back in the 3rd quarter, it'll be St. Joe's ball, and we're all tied 7-7.
gentlemen, the Marching Paladins. Let's welcome the St. Joseph Regional High School cheerleaders. Ladies and gentlemen, the St. Joseph Regional High School cheerleaders.
We're back at halftime at St. Joe's. It's a tie score, 7-7. I want to thank all the people at St. Joe's, the athletic director, Damian Logan, and Sharon, for all their help. Kosic, assistant AD, for all the help they've given us and getting us up here. Thank you so much for inviting us here. We appreciate it. 7-7 as we start the third quarter. And this is Teresa in the hut. Now, Teresa does all the cooking. Now, I asked her what time she got here today. She got here late today because it was a 2 o'clock game. She got here 8:15 to make egg sandwiches. She makes the empanada. Look at this. Everything is better with meatballs. Oh, those two characters are there.
Can you believe? Did you have a meatball? No, they're eating their meatballs on us.
Oh, my God. Everything is better with meatballs. The bobbleheads make it to Teresa's hut. And Teresa does all the cooking here. Let's see. So we want to thank Teresa and the people down in the hut who get here real early. I mean, 7 o'clock,
early.
6 o'clock.
Oh,
wow, look at this popcorn. And the bobbleheads are eating popcorn. Hey, they better pay and not stick us with the bill.
But see, when they're shaking like that, they eat more.
That popcorn looks good.
Quite a half, Larry.
Hey, pay the bill. Don't go away.
Yeah.
Go see Teresa.
Well, we got one more.
This is Paramus Catholic loosening up. You don't need much to loosen up today. It's not really that cold. There's to it. What is she up to now? Oh, the girls gave her a gift. All the work she does here. And got a shirt.
Look at the shirt.
Let's see what it says. Look at this says here. Come on, let's see. Everything is better with meatball. I bet you she makes the meatballs too here.
Of course.
I bet
She
you.
wants to challenge my wife on
Yeah.
the meatballs, and I think she would win.
Oh,
by
I
the
don't know
way.
about that.
I
Thank
think
you.
it would be a tie.
Teresa, hope you enjoyed the show. Thank you for all your help here during the year. It was great working with you. You do a wonderful job. You put a lot of effort
Larry-
into making a day here at St. Joe's an event.
Before
not a
we
game,
start, Larry,
it's an
we just
event.
got the quickest stats ever. We had a 1-yard touchdown by Alamo and an extra point by Pavic, and we had a 1-yard touchdown by Dorian Noel and the extra point by Zamora. So there you have it.
Kick is banged down there, bobbled,
At the
picked
10.
up. And look at his run.
Oh!
He breaks the hole.
He could
He's
go!
at the 50.
He-
He's at the 40. And he is dropped.
Number 21.
Tyree Powell going to
My
Rutgers.
God.
On the return for St. Joe's.
So Tyree Powell bobbled the
What a
kickoff
run.
and ran it back from the 10-yard line.
Larry, he faked to the right and sprinted to the left. Let's see if we have that replay.
Let's see if that puts a spark into St. Joe's.
I think it was around the 10-yard line.
I believe so.
And he went to the 36. So 40 and 14 is 54-yard return.
Not bad.
Not bad. Good math on my part.
Alamo back. Hands to Epps, as we've seen so often in the first half. And he picks up about 5 yards, 2nd and 5.
Here we go with the kickoff, Larry.
Andre Epps on the carry, gain of 4.
And it's a great
Second and
kick
6
by
for the Green Knights.
Zamora, I think. And he picks it up on the 10. We were right. And watch now. Now he comes up and he's in a comment mode right now. He's sprinting. And this young man just said, no way, you're not going to go. Looks like number 34 puts a stop on him.
Handoff to Mr.
Almost the first.
Yeah.
Ray Powell on the
Powell
carry.
again. And Powell
Down to the
picks,
26-yard line.
going to pick 3rd down and 1 yard to go.
Just short of
Serrano
first
comes
down.
off hobbling a little bit.
3rd and less than a yard.
So 3rd down now.
So Powell is your running back at this point.
Got a committee here, running backs. Powell gets the ball, goes to the outside, has enough. But we have a flag in here. Let's see.
There
Two
is a
flags
flag.
come in. So he had the 1st down. Let's see what the call's going to be.
He did a nice job cutting back to get the 1st down, but
Ray Powell on the carry.
Holding against St. Joe's. That's good. That's going to negate the 1st down. They're going to bring up a 3rd down and about 10. And that's what it is. 3rd and 10. Mucci and Serrano come in for St. Joe's.
37-yard line.
so part of a passing situation right now.
So 3rd down, they're calling it 11. Mucci's out to the left. Serrano's in the slot. 3rd down. Powell is to the right of Alamo. Here's a snap. Alamo's back. Looks, rolls to his left. Looking, being flushed out. Running, and gets pushed out of bounds shy of the 30-yard line.
Looks
Picked up a nice hunk of change there.
did a nice job.
Carry.
Looks like 19 made the stop. Vince Patascia.
So it's going to bring 4th down
Out of
and
bounds.
4th down and
Two.
1.
Oh, what?
Maybe a long 2.
Well, no, they just moved it to the 30.
The
5
ball
yards.
is- the ball is pushed back to the 30-yard line, so it's going to
Give it
bring up a 4th and 4. Serrano out to the right.
A big play by Paramus Catholic right now to stop this offense of St. Joe's.
Lamo bobbles the ball. He has to fall on it. Oh, he was looking downfield and he just dropped the ball. Just a mistake.
Recovers his own fumble.
And St. Joe's turns it over.
And now
Michael was looking. He was looking downfield, and the ball hit his hand. He wasn't looking into his
On
hand.
their own 35-yard line.
so there's a big play, possession to Paramus Catholic on a 35, in their own 35. Great play.
So Paramus Catholic, after a big run by Powell to take it deep inside Paramus Catholic territory, they hold 1st and 10. Noel calling signals. Handoff. And we're going to have a penalty.
Holding or
It looks like holding.
let's
As
see.
Ba.
Jamel Carter
We'll
on
wait.
the carry. Flag on the play.
Holding.
Going to be against Paramus Catholic. So it's going to bring up, that's going to make it a 1st and 15. Wait, that's going to make it a 1st and 20.
Yep. Is it?
Yep, it's a 10-yard penalty.
Yep.
They got to get to the 35. The ball is sitting on the 25.
Penalty spots the ball at the 25-yard line of the Paladins.
So, first down.
1st and 20.
1st and 20. Clock is continuing to run.
It's unbelievable.
I'm going to make dinner tonight.
Oh, you're going to have plenty of time. You can go shopping and get food for tonight.
Let's not get carried away here. Rolls back, looks, throws, has his man. Morales short of the 30-yard line.
Out of the tight end. Nice throw.
2nd down now.
Miles Morales on the reception, brought down by Shane Stewart. Gain of about 4.
Short
Second
gain.
and 16
2nd
from the
down and
29-yard line.
14.
14 yards.
Let's make it 15.
Yeah, easy
Nice
math.
round figure.
You know, it's probably just exactly, well, probably a little bit more, but that's all right. What a game.
Barrett is out to the way out to the right. Raleigh calling signals. Fakes, looks, is being rushed. Throws downfield. It's caught. And knocked out of
juggling act.
bounds. Morales, I believe, again.
It
Yes,
is Morales again.
So
He did a
Morales
little
On the
bobble.
reception, knocked out of bounds by Andy
3rd and long.
Vanover.
He must have been watching the bobblehead. He did a little bobble catch.
He can play with them if he'd like to.
Oh.
I like to give them to him.
Oh, no. Larry, come on. I had to change sweaters.
13 for the Paladins.
He called me up this morning, told me to use a different color.
3rd down, 13 yards to go for the Paladins. Clock is still running.
7:52 to go in the 3rd quarter. Well, when you don't pass much, clock moves quickly.
Leary comes out along with Carter to the right. They'll call him signals. Passing formation. Incomplete. I don't know who he was throwing to, Mike Short or Long. We'll say it was intended for Morales. It dropped near him.
And number 15 could be a little Morales. You're right. It looks like it was underthrown.
Shane Stewart. back
We'll
to
call it
receive
that way.
punt for St.
Because he
Joe's.
sort of got, or maybe he ran a wrong pattern.
Yeah, I mean, there was something wrong with that play.
High snap.
Kick his end over end kick, coming down, taken by Stewart. Stewart
There's a
loses one,
penalty.
bangs into another man, gets away from one, flag on the play. Stewart gets across the 50-yard line to the 48-yard line, where St. Joe's will take over. We have to wait for the penalty. And when it's that far back, tripping. Looks like it's going to be tripping against St. Joe's, another penalty.
So from the 48, they would have been on the other team's 48.
Now they're marking it down.
Look at this
And
penalty.
he's going, and
To
it's
the
going to go to the
24.
24-yard line.
So that means from a 48
To
28-yard penalty. You know, penalties killed, to say the least.
Illegal block in the back assessed against St.
A
Joe's.
block in the back.
That places the ball at the 25-yard line.
I thought the initial
1st and 10 Green Knights.
penalty was tripping, but
Yeah, he said block in the back.
block in the back. Well, block in the back's a block in the back.
So still 7-7, 7-17 to go in the 3rd quarter.
Ah, nice game.
Defense is a lot of mistakes though.
Powell
big hole.
He's in the secondary. Oh, this young man can run. First down as he gets across the 35-yard line.
11 yards.
Terrain Powell carries for a gain of 12 yards. First and 10, St. Joe's.
They took the helmet off Epps. He's not playing anymore.
All right.
So, Andre Epps, I think he's had the day. I don't know what happened to him, but
Could
the
have been
helmet's
injured,
taken away
obviously.
and he's injured. Another injury for St. Joe's. Amo calling signals. Powell in the backfield. Hand off to him. They don't.
Look at that
You know what,
hole.
John? They don't stop. Look at Powell gets away, and he's tackled. He gets
First down.
10
What a
yards.
hole, Larry. You and I could have ran through that hole.
Whoever gets back there, whether it's Epps, Estimate, Powell, Singh, they don't change the play. They're going to run it.
And you have an offensive line that opens up holes. This is offensive you, I guess. It all starts from the head coach down.
Well, they wanted to run.
And they're running.
That
Oh,
time
that's a
stopped.
Carried by Terrain Powell.
Powell is stopped.
Loss of
Number 18,
about a yard.
Mitchell.
Second and 11 for St.
Number
Joe's.
10,
Dan, take out your
Eli George,
50 tickets.
inside linebacker.
Here's the winning number. It's a white ticket for a prize
There
of
he is right there, number 10.
$460. The winning number, 9-3.
His senior,
5,
Mr. George.
4, 3.
Robinson out to the
5.
left. Alamo calling signal trips to the right. Alamo fakes, wants to throw, has his man wide open, and that's Mucci across the 40-yard line to about the 37-yard line.
Nice play.
Complete to number 12, Justin Mucci. Brought down to the 37-yard line.
And
38-yard line.
another
First and
pass
10
play,
for St.
Larry.
Joe's.
This
Once
is what
again,
you have to
the
do. You got it.
50 winning number,
Can't
white
just keep
ticket.
running.
9, 3, 5, 4, 3, 5.
So from the
Go to your
38,
final table to claim your prize.
First and 10 now.
one running back. Everybody out.
That's Singh back there. Alamo maybe changing the play. Hand off to Singh. He's on the right side. And he falls to about the 31-yard line.
About 7 yards. Stopped by 52
Swing
for
on the
Paramus.
carry. Gain of 7 yards.
Johan Alcantara. I made him Italian.
Of course. Why not?
Alcantara.
Columbus Day's coming.
Alcantara.
Second down, 4 yards to go for St. Joe's. Lourie Robinson's out to the right. Singh moves back. Fake to Singh. Alamo wants. He looks. Now he runs around. Throws. Has his man. Serrano knocked out of bounds about the 23-yard line. Should be enough for a first down.
He was still within the line, the front line. He faked the run, then he faked the pass, then he faked the run, then he passed.
21-yard line. First and 10.
All in
St.
10
Joe's.
seconds.
First and 10 for St. Joe's. Alamo calling signals. And Powell, he's got a hole. He's got the hole. He goes to the goal line. He goes in. 21-yard touchdown run. Tyree Powell. So if not Estimé or Epps, now you got Powell. Singh. They got a wonderful way of running back St. Joe's does. What blocking up front.
Unbelievable, Larry. And
Mr.
once
Powell
he had that howl, he was.
is going to
that
go to
hole-
Rutgers, or wants to go to Rutgers,
He is.
and he's a senior. Pavic will try the PAT, the all-important PAT, with a game like this, with 3:46 to go in the third.
And Larry, we can say that he may go to Coach Campanile in Rutgers if he keeps his job for next
Try to
year.
find out what Rutgers did today. Kick is up and through. So with 3 minutes, 46 seconds to go in the third quarter, St. Joe's takes a 14-7 lead over Paramus Catholic. You are watching WCTV, the all-volunteer access group from the Township of Washington, Bergen County, New Jersey.
Here's your handoff to Powell. Outstanding blocks up front. Look at this. He's going with a common two play. Look, they're looking for the block. And now he's going to cut inside, right behind the block. And he waits and breaks through, just like he was going through the goal line. And now it's just a race to the park to the touchdown. 21 yards and a touchdown for Powell. And St. Joe's, after the extra point, goes ahead 14-7.
Pavic will kick. Kick is coming down.
To about the 12.
Brooks. He hit a wall and it's dropped as he crosses the 20. 1st and 10 for Paramus Catholic.
You know, Larry, just about that touchdown. For running backs out there, if you see this play by Mr. Powell, he waited for his blocks downfield. You always wait, and then once you get that opening, you hit the afterburners. Great job, Mr. Powell.
Sure followed his blocking.
Oh, you got to follow. With all these 280 and 300 pounders, you don't want to get hit by them.
Let's see what Paramus Catholic can do now. Barrett comes out to the right. Noel calling signals. Looks over the defense. Is back. Looks for a screen. Throws out here to Weeks. And Weeks stays on his feet and gets short of the 30-yard line. A pickup of about 4, maybe 5. Wait for the spot.
Logan Rivera on the stop. Number 20.
Tyrese Weeks on the reception.
They gave him 6, 2nd and 4.
Some great calls right here, Larry. Both offensive coordinators are calling a beautiful game. One that we like, a lot of running.
Especially when it's daylight today, you really don't mind, but a cold, windy day.
Oh, absolutely.
Great. Okay. Noel calling signals. Back, looks, throws, quick hitter. Looking for Barrett. That was very quick.
That was a great job by the defender that time. Number 8 did a nice job. That Mack Elijah going to Rutgers. Mack. He waited and hit him just time.
Those plays have to be just perfect to be complete.
Oh yeah. And if you hit too early, it's a flag.
Oh, it's an interference.
Absolutely. Elijah Mack, potentially going to Campanile at Rutgers.
We have a timeout on the field.
That's their first timeout of the second half.
Paramus Catholic Paladins, they played in West Colwell, Pennsylvania. They won 49-22. They beat Pope John 51-14. Hackensack 56-28. Last week, Seton Hall Prep, they came up short, 38-19. Today, St. Joe's. Next week, they'll be at the Paul Catholic. St. Peter's Prep at
the Meatball Classic.
We'll be covering that game and serving meatballs at halftime. Then they go to Bergen Catholic on the 25th. That's a Saturday. And they end up at Don Bosco on the 1st of November. That is the schedule of the Paladins of Paramus Catholic. Wow. Not too many breathers in there.
And last week they had that tough loss to Seton Hall. They didn't play as well as they should.
Yep. Well,
they're sure playing well today.
They're playing okay. They're playing well now. This is a team, like we said before, is going to have to learn. It's a young team. Sophomores last year playing, juniors this year. It's how to win the game, how to find a way to win. Okay, now we have 3rd down and 4 yards to go for the Paladins. We are ready. Referee puts the ball in play. Noel looking over the defense. Noel, he's rushing. He's running away. Throws downfield, incomplete, intended for Morales. The ball bounces at his feet. Great pressure by St. Joe's. The Paladins
Logan
get the cut.
Rivera, Larry, number 20, broke through and he caused havoc to that play. And a punting situation will come forth.
So St. Joe's was able to get a lot of pressure on the quarterback, Noel, and he wasn't able to deliver the ball as he was running.
He had no time.
And he was running to his left. Very difficult to throw a ball that way. Almost blocked by Stewart. The ball's going to bounce at the 50 and down by Paramus Catholic at the 49. St. Joe's will have the ball 49 yards away from another touchdown. 1st and 10, 2 minutes, 35 seconds to go in the third quarter.
At the 48-yard line of Paramus Catholic, where St. Joe's takes over, 1st and 10.
They'll put the ball down on the 48-yard line. Oh, what a nice day here.
Oh,
People
beautiful
come,
day.
sit down, relax, take it easy. There's something about a Saturday afternoon game.
Yeah,
No, we do so many Friday night games, get there early, messes up my dinner. I'm used to a certain time doing things.
listen to us.
Alamo.
We sound like grumpy old men, you know that?
You get used to it. I mean,
We got to play.
I see a flag. We'll wait for that. Hey, you get home, you eat at a certain time, you sit down. Now, when do you eat? Do you eat late? You eat early? You don't eat?
5 from the 43-yard line.
You could write a book on that, Larry. Angry old men.
I'm not angry. I'm just making a comment. Night games are tough on the Constitution. You don't know when to eat. So what do we do in the press box? We eat the whole game. 1st and 10. It was offsides.
And then I can't sleep. My wife says,
There you go.
you're
That's it.
keeping me up. Will you fall asleep?
Alamo quickly downfield. Has a man wide open. Stays on his feet and dropped across.
That's
the
number
20.
88.
He snuck in here.
Yeah.
Alemo's pass is complete.
It's
Number 88, Brady
James
Kelly.
Braden Kelly,
Braden Kelly.
a senior, 6'2", eyes are blue.
And snuck him
210.
in on us.
2-yard line of the Paladins.
So Kelly catches the pass and picks up a chunk of yards.
He's thinking about going to Notre Dame. Start another rumor.
Powell's going to run the same play that went for a touchdown. This time it gets pretty good yards. It gets across the 15.
Stopped by number 22, Zaki Lindo, the free safety.
Gain of 5 yards.
2nd down and 5. The ball is on the 15. 1 minute, 45 seconds to go in the third quarter. Serrano and Robinson out to the right. Rahman out to the left.
Timeout.
And a referee timeout. Let's see what happened here. Quickly, St. Joe's is scheduled. Serena Catholic they beat. Cardinal Hayes at MetLife they beat 33-7. DePaul, we did the game 55-14. And we'll come back to that schedule when we have more time. Throw over the middle. There's Kelly. Touchdown. Boy, they made that look easy.
Alemo's pass complete to number 88, Braden Kelly. for
So
a
Braden Kelly
touchdown.
catches a quick slant or quick pass over the middle, and St. Joe scores again and now go up 20-7 over Paramus Catholic. That pass is
15.
almost impossible to defend. Got to see that again on extra slow motion. So Pavic will try the PAT. Mucci will hold. Snap, down, kick, up, and it is good. So it's now 21-7 St. Joe's. They scored twice in the third quarter to take a 21-7 lead over Paramus Catholic. You are watching WCTV, the All-Volunteer Access Group, Township of Washington, Bergen County, New Jersey. Here's your
replay.
How do you defend this play? Let me see this again.
As you can see, Michael Alamo waiting for the snap. An extra blocker by number 88.
See him moving? He's going just off tackle now. Now there's nobody over him.
And now
Alemo fakes it.
he looks like he was going to block. Great block as
The linebacker
Braden
bit.
Kelly
The
went right there
yeah.
untouched. Should have been picked up by the linebacker, but great movement by St. Joe's.
The fake to Alamo made. Brought the linebacker one step in, and Kenny was able to get in back of him. Kelly was able to get in back of him. Touchdown.
So Braden Kelly improved his,
Super catches in that drive.
well, his position going to Notre Dame. Another rumor we're starting.
Oh, you starting the rumor. Oh.
Well, Kelly, Braden Kelly. Come on. Irish kid.
So you just see how the nuances in football. A step in. Oh, short kick. Let's see. Who got that on the short end of that one? Whoever it is got hurt.
Looks like number 10. Number 10 for Paramus is
Eli
Eli
George?
George.
He's the end.
Injury timeout on the field.
Got injured. George is hurt. Oh, here we go. St. Joe's again, real quickly. Siena Catholic was beaten by St. Joe's. Cardinal Hayes, DePaul. Last week, St. Francis Academy of Maryland won 28-0. Today's Paramus Catholic. Next week at Bergen Catholic, next Saturday. And then on the 19th, Don Bosco comes here. And then St. Joe's ends up their final 2 games on the road on the 26th against Seton Hall Prep. And then St. Peter's Prep on a Saturday afternoon. I think they told me like 3, 4 o'clock in the afternoon down in Cavens Point. That ends the schedule of St. Joe's. It's amazing how football goes so fast. Before you know, it'll be over and they'll be doing in the playoffs.
And there's one of those big birds. Looks like an eagle.
Eagle, hawk? That's a hawk.
A big hawk. A red-tailed hawk.
That's what they're telling us. We wouldn't know that. Somebody, one of our camera people said it's a buzzard. Maybe they think we died.
Well, somebody died. Or there's some meal someplace.
A couple of,
Look at that. He's flying. Is it he or is she? We get the red-tailed hawk. If you don't like that definition, call us. Tell us about it. If you like an eagle, soar with the eagle.
Somebody's going to call the station and say you got the wrong bird.
I'm not going to answer it, Larry.
Two bird brains got the wrong bird.
A dodo bird.
No, that's doing the game.
All
Lowell
right.
throws, and he has his man. And falls forward is Hudson.
Pass complete to Michael Hudson, brought down by Shane Stewart.
So Hudson picks up a first down. Shane Stewart was on the tackle. We did mention I saw his grandfather and family prior to the game. So the ball is in St. Joe's territory, 1st and 10.
On the 49.
Mills back, looks, throws, has his man, Morales, and he's dropped after about a pickup 7.
Stopped by number 20, Logan Rivera,
Brought down by Shane Stewart and Logan Rivera.
and Stewart and Rivera. Sounds like a law firm.
7, 2nd and 3 for Paramus Catholic.
So 2nd down, 7 yards to go. We're inside 40 seconds in the 3rd quarter. Game was moving along too sweet, quickly, on beat.
Less than a minute to go in
Oh,
the 3rd
yeah.
quarter.
We're inside 30 seconds now. One running play, and that will do the 3rd quarter.
Oh, my God.
It's all over the place.
Oh.
Leary, that play didn't work. That end around. And with that, the quarter will come to an end. There's a penalty. There isn't. So the 3rd quarter has come to an end. St. Joe's 2 touchdowns in that 3rd quarter. Now take a 21-7 lead over Paramus Catholic here at the Robert Joseph Dinallo Stadium, the Tony Cartridge Field in Montvale, New Jersey. You are watching WCTV, the all-volunteer access group from the Township of Washington, Bergen County, New Jersey. Do not, what is it, lean on
Do
the rail?
not
keep
lean
the
on the
aisles
rail.
all
Keep the
time.
aisle
These guys
clear at
now
all.
are now going to be crowd control. They can't control themselves.
They control us, though, Larry.
They
Come
don't
on.
control me.
Oh, mine. He calls me every morning
This
to get me
guy,
up.
that guy on the right gets more time than me.
From whom?
From Ida, Ricky,
oh, from everybody.
Emily.
I thought from your wife.
I
Viola.
don't think my wife's seen him already.
He looks pretty good, though. I don't know.
She may keep him and send me out.
Well, mine's already decided on that. I go to bed too early, so that young man will be there.
Are you sleeping? No, I'm wide awake. Well, what happened? I don't know. I was out for 10 minutes. I have to make up what was on TV.
Look at them
Oh,
cheering
the
away.
cheerleaders. So 3rd down and 6 yards to go as we start the first play of the fourth quarter here.
So I'll have to go to page 2.
Go to page 2.
Page 1 kept us a long time there, which was good for us.
Noel calling signals. Now they move around. Noel drops back.
He got trips
Well,
against, too. That time there's 2.
He's going to run. And down to the 40-yard line. Going to be short of a first down.
Now let's see where he spots it. Oh, he keeps walking. Wait a second. Look at this.
Brooks on the carry, brought down
Brooks?
by
He got a first down.
Oh, he did get a first down.
I just
Wow.
watched the linesman just
Wow.
keep
He must
walking.
Have, he must
First
have
down
jumped
from Paramus
forward.
Catholic. Ball spotted at the 39-yard
So
line
Brooks
of
picks
St.
up
Joe's.
a phantom first down. We didn't see it.
Well, that was a quarter for St. Joe's. 2 touchdowns. I don't know.
Somebody may have gotten injured. And they
Oh,
just,
yes, okay.
That's why we have a timeout here. One of St. Joe's players is injured.
21-7.
21-7. St. Joe's leads. Well, we're back now.
You're on a
Going to be
39.
a first down as John and I are trying to figure out how Brooks got the first down. I think he just dove for it.
Absolutely.
He tippy-toed on the sideline. Our view was black with the players.
See, I had the pillar in front of me.
That's
I was going to chop the
pillar
pillar
or
down.
puller?
Pillar,
not
whatever.
asleep.
Whatever language you want to bring it at.
Were you
A
sleeping?
big wall.
Now we're, let's see.
There was a book, right? The Pillar of... Tell me. Let the mind work.
All right, we're ready. I don't know what the last holdup was. I think it was to get everybody
They
set.
wanted to hear me say what pillar I'm talking about.
Yeah. Hudson. And knocked down. They're saying it's incomplete pass. That looked like a screen pass that never developed.
Yeah, that was Dorian Noel.
Yeah, he was trying to set up a screen.
2nd and 10 for Paramus Catholic.
So 2nd and 10. That didn't work. St. Joe's had that covered very well.
And Dorian Noel may go to Syracuse.
He's a junior.
He's a junior.
He got time to think.
Imagine that. Already they're looking for him. He runs well. And if he goes to Syracuse, he always play indoor in our winter area.
Boy, that's cold up there in November.
Not cold inside the dome, though.
It's not in the dome, no.
You're right. When you have to go in New York State
Winter comes early up there.
and go to Buffalo and places like that, Syracuse is cold.
Woof. 2nd down, 10 yards to go. Snap, well back, looks, has time, fires, has his
That's a
man.
great throw.
Nice throw on an out pattern. Wow.
Stopped by number 21 that time.
Pass is complete to Michael Hudson.
That's Hudson out there.
Brought down by Teray Powell.
Hudson is his
And
best
Powell.
target. 17 catches coming into today's game. But what a pass.
That was a
Noel
great
threw.
throw.
Now you throw across the field, you better have some zip on it. And he did. He had some pretty good zip on it.
He's a good one.
Oh. Oh, yeah.
Because he had a small window to hit the receiver.
Yeah. And across the field, you're throwing. That ball went about 25, 30 yards. It only
On the
picked up
bullet.
8. Handoff. Looks like
About 4 yards.
yeah. Was that Sutton?
It's number 20,
7. Is it?
25. 25
Johnson on the carry.
is, and 25 is Brandon
Johnson.
Liriano.
First down by Johnson.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm giving you the wrong name.
With these numbers here. Leary is in motion to the right. Noel calling signals. Sets up the offense. Looks over the defense. Is back.
Oh,
And he's dropped for a loss.
yep. And this is Vanover.
Noel is set.
Penn
a-
State University has at least 3 sacks. Second one today. He's got 5, I believe.
Also
If my
7 on the play. That makes it 2nd and 7.
Vanover picked up a second sack.
Penn State's undefeated this year.
Yeah, they're winning again today, last I heard.
They're winning. Yeah, that's his 5th sack of the year for that young man who will be going to Penn State. That's a great place. College Park, Pennsylvania.
Not bad. Not bad.
The Lions.
Great tradition there.
The Nittany Lions. That's right.
The difference between a regular line and a Nittany line.
That's right.
The late handoff. Johnson fights his way to about the 25-yard line.
They may add some penalty to it right there.
Flair comes in.
Johnson on the carry.
Frankie Monty on the
By Terrence Benson,
tackle.
Frankie Monty.
Monty on
Penalty
tackle.
flag on the play.
All right, let's see what a penalty. They're talking,
Law talking a lot.
and Monty is a good one. Middle linebacker.
All right, here we go.
Junior. Maybe they pull the flag up.
I don't know. We'll see.
Look at this. They
Face mask against St.
Personal
Joe's.
foul, face mask penalty on St. Joe's.
so that'll be what, 15 yards?
Depends. There's 5 and 15.
Oh, you're right. You're right. Well, he's got 5. He's going more. So one becomes more intentional than the other.
believe so.
That's a good interpretation on that call.
A lot of.
Larry, you and I could become officials.
Just outside the 12-yard line.
I don't think so.
Paladins.
Well, you just
1st and 10 now. Ball's about the 15. Noel's back. Looks, throws, has his man. One tackle is missed. And that is Morales, I think.
It is
where
Morales.
he runs. Yes. Morales
to the 2-yard line.
eluded one tackle. Here comes Paramus Catholic again.
They went to the pass.
1st and goal for the Paladins. Ball's on the 3-yard line.
I think it. Oh,
It's 1st and goal. Noel calling signals. Now he's moving people around.
he knows that he had 25 seconds. So
Morales
he can do
moves-
that.
Moving around here. Hudson's on the right. Look for something over the middle. Nope, hand off to Johnson. Hits the left side
Loss.
and hits a wall.
Looks like 32 for number 32, Spencer Burke.
Johnson on the carry.
One of the
Rivera
tacklers.
makes The initial hit.
So Johnson is stopped for a loss.
Lost
Yep.
back to the 4-yard line. 2nd and goal for Paramus Catholic.
So the ball's sitting on the 4-yard line. 2nd and goal for Paramus Catholic. 8 minutes and 30 seconds to go in the game. Nice crowd. I get a chance to really see the crowd.
A
Nice
well-behaved crowd, enjoying a beautiful sunny
Beautiful
day.
Two good teams, good following. So Noel goes to the line here. Morales is going to be tight. Leary's out to the right. Dante Johnson to the right of Noel. Long snap. Noel throws, wants a lob, one downfield. Incomplete.
Nice defense by number 29 for
That
St.
was
Joe's.
very good. That was very good defense.
J-Ty Mays, a sophomore,
He did a nice job down there.
because that was just a loop pass. They were hoping that he didn't turn around fast enough for the touchdown. So if you're rooting for Paramus Catholic, you got to score here.
Well, you got 2 shots at it. 7:57. You're not kicking any field goals.
No, you need a touchdown. You're inside the 5.
Leary out to the right. Barrett is out to the left. Noel calling signals. Levy's in
movement.
motion.
Oh, look at that
skips one
fake.
and falls in for a
Touchdown.
touchdown. I wonder if that was a broken play.
If it was the greatest play on
No,
earth.
great play there. Put that in the book.
Touchdown.
Put him in there.
So Noel falls in for his second touchdown.
But that was,
Looked like he wanted to hand it off, but didn't make it.
and there
then
was
he
nobody
fell.
there.
Kept the extra point.
Or he
So-
faked the handoff.
7:52 to go. Tomorrow we'll kick the all-important PAT. Long count. Everybody's quiet. It's important. Snap, down, kick, up, and it is
And the kick is
good.
making the score
So it's a
Joe's
21-14 game. Paramus Catholic over St. Joe's over Paramus Catholic. You are watching WCTV, the all-volunteer access group from the Township of Washington, as you watch the cheerleaders. Here we go, John. Look at this. This looks like maybe...
Nice movement there as he hands off.
No.
It looks like I'm just listening to the coach saying that was a broken play. As if it's not a fake handoff, it was the greatest fake on earth, as number 4, the quarterback, Dorian Nowell, scores a touchdown. And the extra point is good. 21-14, 7:52 to go in the game. What a game.
Terrence Spence,
Here we go now for the kick.
received for St. Joe's.
7:52 to go in the game.
Moya will kick off.
For Paramus Catholic.
Line drive kick. And it goes past Spence out into the end zone. St. Joe's will take over 1st and 10. We have 7:52 to go. They lead by 7. Now, what they would like to have is what they did in the first series of plays, a nice, successful
7-minute
drive,
drive,
score.
score.
Thank you very much. See you next week.
How many times have we said that?
A
33
million.
years?
Paramus Catholic, 3 and out, and give us the ball.
I think they're going to bring you and I in there.
And there goes Powell. And Powell is dropped. I believe no gain. Maybe a yard. I beg your pardon. They're going to give me a yard. And for Paramus Catholic, very simple. Stop him 3 and get the ball.
Absolutely. That's easy. Coach
No.
Whitehead is saying, get me the ball back.
No histrionics. Give me the ball.
I tell you, no matter what, this has been an excellent
It's been a-
football game. Great hitting. Outstanding plays.
Robinson is way out to the left. The rest of the team is generally tight. I'm calling signals. Powell is set. I'm on the center. Hands off to Powell. Powell fights his way across the 25-yard line up to about the 27. Going to pick up 3rd and
Take
short.
one back.
Now on the carry, gain of 6 yards.
3rd down and 3 yards to go.
St. Joe's.
What a key play here for the defense of the Paladins.
Timeout, St. Joe's.
St. Joe's calls a timeout. So 6:26 to go in the game. 21-7. St. Joe's going to look at a 3rd down and 3 yards to go. The ball is on their 27-yard line. You are watching WCTV, the All Volunteer Access Group from the Township of Washington. We remind you, next Saturday at 9 o'clock, we will have our live sports report show. We will have a number of people coming on. We'll have reporters in the field, Jimmy Avitable and the great Brian Carr, Bobby Maines. They'll be calling in with reports of games they covered the night before. And we'll have a number of guests on the channel. You are watching us now, not on the internet, whether you're
Channel
watching us
24.
on channel 24, or channel 27 or 77 in Washington Township and Westwood. It'll eventually we'll put it on the website on WCTV-NJ. Go to YouTube, go to WCTV-NJ, and you'll be able to watch not only this game but our sports scoreboard show on Saturday mornings at 9 a.m. We get up 9 a.m. and do it. We don't sleep. All right, big third down play. Alamo hands off to Powell. Powell hits the line. He's going to be short by a yard.
He is short. What do you do at this point? Do you go or you punt?
This is why I am not a coach. It's going to be 4th and a long one.
I would say almost, yeah, a long one, Larry.
You know, John, you came in running. I think Coach Augie Hoffman believes that he can pick up this 1 yard and keep the clock running.
And right there, I was watching number 74, Larry, Luke Whippler, saying to the coach, what are we going to do? And they got it from the quarterback, Michael Alamo.
Try to draw them off sides. A lot of things going to go on here. But you ran in the first quarter. You constantly ran and you did well. I think you could pick up a half a yard. This is max.
You had
Powell goes to the line. He has it for the first down. Crosses the 30.
Larry, there was 20 guys inside 1 yard line. And a first down, a big first down for St. Joe's.
Spotted on the 32-yard line.
So Powell comes in after Epps gets injured, who replaced the injured Estime, and Powell is doing very well.
Larry, we couldn't sing our song.
So a big 4th down conversion. But you know, John, when you came into this game with the mindset of running the ball in a tough situation, 4th and a half a yard, you got to trust your offensive line and your running back.
This will make both teams better teams in future games. Playing in the trenches.
Powell again falls forward for 2 or 3 yards.
He's down though. He's slow getting up.
Under 5 minutes to go.
Gain of about 3, 2nd and 7 for St. Joe's.
So you have 21 who's slow getting up that time.
All spotted
Powell.
at the 34-yard line.
Yeah.
Making 2nd and 8 for St. Joe's.
Powell comes off the field, just gimpy there.
Yeah.
St. Joe's is trying to take as much time off that clock as he possibly can. Robinson is out. Soriano's out here to the left. Ramos calling signals. Looks over the defense, takes the ball, hands off inside to Singh. And Singh hits the 40-yard line as pushback, maybe a yard forward. Going to bring up a third down now.
Singh on the carry, gain of about 6 yards on the play.
So he almost had an
spot of the ball is now a 3rd and 2. Listen, if you went for it a half a yard, this is 2 shots to make the first down.
They will go both times. Larry, I was watching 2 of those inside players battling then. It's been quite a war in the trenches.
Robinson comes out to the right. Now Lama will take some time. Keeps it and falls across the 45 up to the 47-yard line. Enough for a first down with 3:16 to go.
That was a big play.
Now Paramus Catholic's got to start thinking about calling some timeouts.
First down for the Green Knights.
And St. Joe's just has to get a few first downs. Three or 4.
Robinson out to the right. Trips to the left. I got to believe they're going to run the ball.
I totally agree with you.
But then that's when you get hit for a big play.
Yeah, there it is.
There's a run to Singh. And he fights his way to the 47-yard line.
And that was a nice job by the Paladin inside linebacker.
Gain of about 4, 2nd and 6 for
Second down, 6 yards to go for St. Joe's.
Ball marked just inside
We're
the
at 2 minutes
38-yard
and
line
30
of the
seconds to
Paladins.
go in the game.
2:26 and counting.
2 timeouts left for Paramus Catholic unofficially. This is run, run, run.
And they show pass with trips to the left.
Now, Alama's going to wait for the referee to give him the notice.
There's five
There we go.
second.
There's a pass. And that was a short pass. To Mucci.
Lemo's pass complete to Justin Mucci.
And there's a timeout by Paramus Catholic. They had to take it with 1:59 to go.
I was
One more-
watching Larry inside.
One more timeout. It's going to be really difficult for Paramus Catholic to win this game.
You know, I was watching some of the line play that time. 50, Christian Ash, in the trenches.
A little pushy.
Yeah, a little push. 6'3", 310. That's the kid I want to hang out with. That size.
You can call us or leave us a message on our studio. You can call us at 201-664-9821. Our volunteers answer all the messages and questions you may have. I got to call Billy, Coach Billy Savino from
Mawa.
From Mawa. Hey, Billy, if you listen, I'll get to you, okay? I promise. He left a message and I didn't get him.
Oh,
he watches everything we do.
He's probably thinking about when Westwood plays Mawa.
Oh, a couple of weeks.
Couple of weeks, a big game for both teams.
Coach Billy Savino from Mawa.
So another third and
I tell you
3
what,
yards. Short
Paramus Catholic's got a hold. There's
First down.
Yeah, it looks like it's a first down.
The whole pile moved forward. First down looks like.
Powell, he gets a first down. Now, Jam, Paramus Catholic could only stop the clock one time.
1:54 to go. As 74 for St. Joe's is trying
Coach Whitehead is going to ask for a measurement, I think. He's going to ask for a measurement.
Yeah,
And he has that right.
I was looking.
I think it's with Ed spotting the ball, I think it's a first down. Here he is,
I
John
agree.
Whitehead. He's done a nice job at Paramus Catholic,
Does a great
turning
job.
this program around. Let's see. And they stretch it.
First down.
First down by a lot. So now they'll mark the ball and put the clock. Now, Paramus Catholic can call timeout one more time, which means the best they can ask for the ball back is
Less than a minute.
trying to, under a minute. I'm
Yeah,
throwing the
less than a
arithmetic in my head.
That's their third and final timeout.
Well, that's your third and final timeout.
Okay, so 1:47 to go in the game, a 7-point differential.
So,
You know what? You got to win on both sides
so
here.
basically 147. It's possible St. Joe's may kick. Yeah, they'll probably have to kick the ball or run the four. Here
They're gonna
they
run the
would
ball.
definitely kick and get the ball to the 20. They wouldn't leave the ball on the 40-yard line.
If you like games in the trenches, this has been games in the trenches by both teams.
Both teams fought
Oh,
hard.
what a game!
Both teams fought hard.
In my book, there's no loser in this game. You agree with me? I mean,
I think
know
so.
you get an L, but if let's say Paramus Catholic loses, now they 3-2. You lose to a team like St. Joe's, and you
Well,
it's a
there's
great
always
game.
you look to build on it. It's
Yeah.
tough to lose,
Oh, I agree.
and you have to look at the positives. Now, let's see what St. Joe's does here.
Well, you can see Paramus Catholic.
Well, they know what they're
can
going to
run.
do.
They got 10 in the box, 11 in the box.
Now you take your halfback and you run him down the far sideline and you lob the ball up and it's a walk-in touchdown. Or you give it to Powell who runs for 6 yards.
And once you break through the 11 men,
You're running forever.
That's right.
Ray Powell carries to the 35-yard line.
It's been a great one, Larry.
One more. If he gets a first down, they can take 3 kneels and the game's over.
You know what I would do here? I would love to have these kind of games week in and week out.
Here we go. No, they're going into their box. They've made the.
They're going to put the knee down?
I think they believe they don't have to. They don't have to give the ball up. I don't know about this.
It's 131, or 108. I'm sorry, 17.
Oh, there you go. 1-7. All right. That's it. Alamo will take it. The referee will spot it. And they'll take one more snap and win the game.
Takes a knee at the 38-yard line.
So the ball's on the 38-yard line.
Goes
St.
the clock.
Joe's comes back and wins 21-14 here. Unless something crazy happens.
Well, now that you're going to wait to the referee to tell you with 5 seconds to go to give you a sign.
All right, the referee put the ball in play. Alamo's going to wait for the official to start his 5-second count. The ball is now on the 30
And
down.
now, well,
And
that's
that is
your
going
game.
to do it. Game is over. And St. Joe's comes away with a hard-fought 21-14 lead. A win over Paramus Catholic. I believe Paramus
been a
Catholic
great one.
plays DePaul next week. And St. Joe's will visit Bergen Catholic. And that's going to be
That will be a war.
That'll be a clash. We want to thank everyone. John Whitehead and his staff at Paramus Catholic, Scott Hanlon, Jimmy Abitable, the athletic director, Damian Logan and his staff, Sharon Kuchik.
Sharon, of course, does
Sharon
a great job for us.
Sharon
Kosic.
Kosic, to make sure we get
Absolutely.
that right. Augie Hoffman and his wonderful staff. This will be our last visit here to St. Joe's unless we do a playoff. Want to thank everyone for all the help they've given us and just wonderful time being up here to St. Joe's all the years that we've come up here. They've been very cordial to us. So for Ida doing the directing, for Ricky and Emily upstairs on the camera, for John Francola, Bobby Maines, and the entire all the volunteers at WCTV say thank you for watching. Again, the final score, St. Joe's 21, Paramus Catholic 14. Good night, everybody. There's Ricky and Emily.
Okay, he's dressed for the winter. That's great.